Hello, hello. Welcome to LinkedIn Marketing Minis. I'm Karen Yankovich, and I am here with you live every morning at 10 a.m. Eastern to just give you a little mini marketing tip to help you move your business forward, move your strategies forward in a way that brings some more ease, but also impact, influence, and income into your world. We're live this morning on my Facebook business page, my Facebook group, which if you've not yet joined us, you totally should. That's at linkedinforwomencommunity.com, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. And if you're with me live, I love your questions. I love jumping in and getting to engage with you. If you're here watching us on the replay, then by all means, drop in a comment and I'll come back to you when I see your comment. I also want to let you know that I'm doing this for the foreseeable future. So I'm open to your ideas of topics because I do have topics, but we're starting to get low on topics. So if there's something that I haven't yet talked about that you'd like to hear me talk about, I'm happy to do that. In fact, we've gotten some great ideas from some of you. So just drop a comment in or send me a DM wherever you're watching this, and I'm happy to add that to the list. And if you want to binge the whole series, you can binge that at marketingminis.com. So today's topic is one that I get asked a lot, and that is, do I need LinkedIn Premium? And, here's the thing. The answer to that is absolutely not, but you might want it, right? You don't need it, but you might want it. I will say that LinkedIn has done a really good job lately of bringing some of the features that I loved in their paid service to their free service. For example, one of the reasons that I love their paid service is the ability to be notified if there's somebody that I'm particularly interested in, if they comment on something, right? If they post something. Well, now I can ring their bell on the free version, right? So there's things that I can do. I'm just adjusting myself here a little bit. There's things that I can now do on the free version that I really loved the paid version to do. So the answer is for the general public and for everything I've talked about on this marketing mini series that you've got so far, absolutely no, you do not need to be using the paid version. That being said, there are reasons. Like I have LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and I do believe that for the vast majority of the people on LinkedIn, LinkedIn Sales Navigator is probably what is going to be enough for you. You don't need regular LinkedIn Premium gives you things like the ability to send InMails. Like I don't really think you need to send InMails. You can just, if you're not connected to people, connect with them before you message them, right? Like I feel like InMails is just a way to spam your network, right? So I don't think you really need specifically InMails. At least the strategies that I teach don't really require that. So, yeah, you can see who's seen your profile and things like that. But if you're going to invest in LinkedIn Premium, I do think you want to invest in LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And I talked a little bit about why I love LinkedIn Sales Navigator on a previous one of these topics. I'm just looking to see if I can figure out. Yeah, I talked about that on October 1st. So you should probably see, you'll see that. You can go back and listen to that, and if you go to the marketing minis that's scrolling, you'll see that. So you'll get some things from that video as to why I loved LinkedIn Sales Navigator. But as a rule, I don't think you need it. I think that there's a lot of things you can do on regular LinkedIn that will elevate your career, elevate your brand. And that's really what this is all about, right? The strategies I teach are all about who are the people I need to get on my calendar. And yes, I use Sales Navigator to do that, but you don't necessarily need it. Now, if you are using, if you're a recruiter, of course, you're going to want LinkedIn Recruiter. If you're looking for a job, you might want the job seekers version of this. Okay. So if you have a specific need for one of LinkedIn's premium services, then by all means, get that one. But if you're currently paying just LinkedIn Premium, you may want to upgrade that to Sales Navigator and see what's different about Sales Navigator from what you already have. I think that there's a lot of good reasons to use Sales Navigator. Again, like I talked about back a couple weeks ago. When you are, I don't want you to think, though, that you can't have a powerful LinkedIn strategy unless you are using their paid version, because it's not true. It's not true. You can absolutely do every single thing I've talked about in this series so far with the free version of LinkedIn. The people that have joined, that work with me privately, or that have joined my She's Linked Up program. And by the way, if you want to know how that works, you can just grab a spot my calendar at karenyankovich.com/call. We can talk and see if we can help you. But we do talk about Sales Navigator, and often we're using at least the 30-day free trial while we're working together so they can see how it works, and I can train them a little bit on how to use it so that they can decide if they want to keep it. I do think there's a lot of good reasons to use it. And again, I talked about that on the previous video. But for the purposes of the vast majority of the work that you can be doing here on LinkedIn, I don't think you need it. So, you know, there's again, you want to have a conversation about that, grab a spot on my calendar, and I'm happy to talk to you about that. There's some insights that you get with it. There's a lot of other things you get with premium that you don't have with the free version. You know, you do have like a little bit of extended network access. You get some more insight into things. Like one of the things I love about Sales Navigator is that it has a Google plugin, and I can see a little bit about their LinkedIn profile in my Gmail, so there's some things that you can do with it that are cool and fun, but don't discount the power of LinkedIn, their free version, because the free version of LinkedIn is got everything you need to put people on your calendar. Okay. Again, I use Sales Navigator. I love Sales Navigator, and I'm happy to talk to you personally about what it can do for you, but don't let I can't afford LinkedIn Premium, or I'm not using LinkedIn Premium right now, get in your way. Do this work. It's life-changing work. Okay. So I hope this was valuable. I hope that this makes sense for you. And I will see you back here again tomorrow. Want to know what it looks like to get some help? KarenYankovich.com/call gets you there. I'll see you then.